Namaste, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for joining. As always, please practice according to your conditions. If you know the variations and you're comfortable with them, then I invite you to try them. Otherwise, please modify as you need to in order to suit your comfort level and your abilities and respect your limitations. So on that note, let's begin. Let's begin by sitting tall and straight. Close the eyes. Bring the attention inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything you need is already within. Begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you're everywhere. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other, only peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's do the mantra for purification 3 times to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you know it, of course, you can do it along with me. If not, just imagine you chanting it through the voice of the Guru, and you derive all those benefits as though you were chanting over it perfectly. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sava Vashtanga Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Vyantraha Strihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sava Vashtanga Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Vyantraha Strihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sava Vashtanga Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Vyantraha Strihi. So now let's do a purifier pranayama. So imagine as you're doing this, you're purifying yourself from inside out. You're bringing the best all the way up through the body. And then we're expelling all the toxins, all the impurities out. So for this technique, we're breathing in through both nostrils for 4 counts. We hold the breath for 12, where we apply the throat in a root lock. Exhale out through the left side. Left hand in Yana Mudra. Second finger and thumb connected, other 3 fingers straight on the left knee. Right hand, second and third fingers fold down. This is Vishnu Mudra. When you turn the palm towards you, it's no longer Vishnu Mudra. It becomes a mudra that we use for pranayama. Through the breath, for the breath retention, as you inhale, you're lifting up the chest as much as you can so that when you hold the breath, you can bring the chin under the chest without hunching your back. You want to keep the back very straight. And then you contract the root muscles at the same time. Imagine you're lifting the pelvic floor up and trying to press the navel towards the pelvic floor and vice versa. And then your tongue comes to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth that seals off the lock. The attention's at the third eye, the seat of divine perception. As you exhale through 8 counts in a way that you're completely empty by the 8th count. Okay, so let's do that a few times. Remember, however, that the main way to purify yourself is to adhere to the ethical rules. yama and yama. So just think about that as we do the practice as well. So sitting up tall and straight, exhale, completely empty the lungs. Inhale through both nostrils. 2, 3, raise the chest, fill the lungs, hold the breath. Third eye attention. 2, 3, 4, apply the throat in the root lock. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale to the left side. 2, 3, 4. Deflate. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again through both nostrils. 2, fill up the lungs. 3, 4, raise the chest and hold the breath. Chin against it. Throat lock, root lock. 3, 4, 5, 6. All the attention of the space between the eyebrows. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale gradually through the left side. 2, 3, 4. Control the breath so it's even steady as it goes out. 6, 7, 8. Again. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Keep the attention of the space in the eyebrows. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out to the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more on your own. 4, 12, 8. Everything stops in the breath retention. All the mind fluctuations, the body movements and emotions are as though they're frozen. Once you're done, just sit quietly, close the eyes. Meditate upon compassion, ahimsa, the first of the ethical rules from which all the others stem. It's good to meditate upon compassion every day, to just try to cultivate that very important quality and direct it towards all beings everywhere, not just your family and friends. Just meditate for a moment to just see how you can bring that more into your day-to-day life. And when you're always acting in a place that doesn't bring about pain or suffering to any being, you attract all the good circumstances to yourself as well. Compassion is all about putting yourself into others' shoes. And trying to see the divine qualities that manifest in each and every form. These are the divine qualities of God, in essence, because God is equally present in all beings. So now let's put that into practice through the imitation and forms of all beings. Think of imitation as the highest form of reverence that you can pay towards all beings. And so on that note, let's begin the practice. Just come to standing. So first we're going to start off by just doing some purifying techniques to encourage more of the removal of them from the body. They exist at all levels, so we just try bit by bit to chip away at them, so eventually that they go away. So physically, let's just try that by just starting off with the belly. Just trying to imagine you're shaking all the toxins, all the impurities out of the organs. So we're going to take a deep breath in here. Exhale, bend down. Hands on the knees, empty out completely. On empty, just start to pump the belly in and out. Feel as though the organs are being shaken. So you can shake all the impurities out. And then keep holding the breath out. Pull the belly button into the front of the spine. Contract again the root muscles. And the throat, chin of the chest. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. She's Uddiyana Bandha, sorry. And exhale, come up. Breathe in. Breathe out. So as you hold the breath out, as you finish shaking out the toxins, just imagine you're hollowing out the area underneath the rib basket, make it very thin. And so you're just trying to form a vacuum there. Okay, so let's try it again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend down. Keep holding the breath out and just shake again. All organs, so that it's those you're trying to shake all the impurities out of them. Pump the belly in and out. Belly button in and out towards the front of the spine. Then keep holding the breath as you suck everything up and in. Uddiyana Bandha. And Jalandhara Bandha, chin right against the chest. And you're trying to push the belly button right through the lower back. And release. Come back up. Okay, so now we'll continue with the exercises. Do the exercises with enthusiasm and breathe vigorously in order to promote some heat, generate some heat, which helps to promote the release of more impurities. Starting off, however, with just loosening up the neck. Hands on the hips and just move the head around with circles. Through these exercises, just trying to move all the joints, support to move the joints every day to keep the body in a state of radiant health. And then circle the hand the other directions. When the body is pure, then the mind has a better, the mind and the soul has a better place to flourish. And then release. Now inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale down. Continue. Inhale straight up. Exhale, pull down. In front of the body, inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull in. And then release. Now arm swings. Try to throw the arms back behind the ears. So always please be respectful of your limitations. And then release now. Arms across the chest, inhale. Exhale, swing the arms back. Next, bring your arms up overhead on the inhale. Exhale, toss the body down. One more. Just stay hanging down, or otherwise stop shaking and bouncing. And then roll your way back up. Next one, we're going to come into a squat. So if you can't go down all the way, just go down as far as you can comfortably. Be mindful of your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, come down. And coming up again, bring the elbows out to the sides, about the height of the elbows, and twist from side to side. Your exhale as you complete the twist on each side. The inhale happens as you come back to the center. Next one. Again, doing some squats. So again, come down to whatever height is appropriate for you. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, circle down. Continue. One more. Next, arms out in front, height of the shoulders, circle around to the front on the inhale, exhale, pull and then punch right back out. Feels like a recoil effect. Now drop the arms down by the sides of the body. It's the same exercise except you're going a circle and a quarter. From the down position, start circling backwards until you come to the front. Exhale, pull in and drop the arms down. Full circumduction of the arms. And then release. Bring the feet a little bit wider, the toes pointing beyond the edges of the mat. We're going to go side to side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bend to the right, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, bend to the left. And then return. Next one is the same movement, but the breathing's a little bit different. Left arm in, goes up on the inhale. Hold the breath as you bend more and stretch it out. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Hold the breath as you go to your left. Increase the stretch. Return on the exhale. Continue on your own. Fluid movements. Build up the chest a little bit as you, on the breath retention, as you bend deeper. Try to feel the lengthening all along the top side of the body without shortening the right side. Try not to make a whole bunch of wrinkles in the waist area. Each iteration might bring a little bit deeper into the stretch. It feels like we had weights attached to every fingertip to feel the arms heavily sinking, dropping towards the side. Pretending to witness watching a movie, watching the body move all by itself, watching the mind reactions, even in the emotions, without any concern or judgment. Be like the supreme witness within that sees everything with eyes of love and compassion towards all. Imagine all beings are experiencing this through your body. So you want to ensure that you're delivering the best experience. Never going to a place of pain or suffering yourself, pain or anxiety or distress. It's how your feelings is to an extent affecting everybody. So don't transmit the negativity. Do one more on each side. make the practice of divine offering towards all beings everywhere. Return. Let's come down onto the hands and knees now. Hands are a little bit closer in. If you like, you can come onto your fingertips. So as you inhale, arch the back, exhale. When you round your back, throw your belly button towards the front, from the spine. Imagine you're just trying to throw your forehead towards your belly. And exhale. It's like you're doing Kapalabhati. Now bring hands a little bit further forward, hands flat on the ground, wrists underneath the shoulders. Raise your right leg up on the inhale, exhale, swing out to the right. The inhale, throw the leg and the head back. Feel as though the leg was like a pendulum that went out of control. But of course, slow it down if you need to suit your condition and your ability. And then the other leg. Left leg up, inhale, and swing out to your left. Working hip joints, loosen it up. And then release. Come down onto the belly. You want to anchor down through the hips, the thighs, and the tops of the feet. When you come up, you can lift the upper body up, engage the buttocks and the upper back to help support you in the movement. Interlace the fingers together, or if you can't join your hands easily, you can keep your hands apart. So inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Up. Down. Up. Down. You press down to the feet and the thighs. Up. And down. And hip bones. Up. Down. 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 Up. And down. Release. Arms drop by the sides of the body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Remove all fatigue. Bring the arms in front of the body. You have a few options here. You can lift opposite arm and leg and just alternate each time. You can do that version, or you can lift both legs and arms at the same time and come down on the exhale. Inhale, come up and down. Or if you have more strength, you want a little bit more action, you throw the legs up, and when the legs come down, the action of the chest and the hips pressing down will vault the upper body up. So it looks like this. Continue with me. Whatever form you like. These are good exercises for preventing buildup of gas. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax everything. Now we're going to make our way back into child's pose. Bring the seat all the way back behind the heels. Inhale, roll up into high cat. Exhale, Cobra. Drop the hips in the hands, chest forward, head back, and up. Inhale, back up, high cat. Exhale, send the feet back behind heels. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale all the way back to behind the heels. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, arching, flexing the spine. Inhale. Again, arching, rounding. Exhale, bring the feet all the way back, flattening and lengthening. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward. Imagine you can see right through the skin of the spine moving up and back. Move in a way that keeps that curve always smooth. No kinks at either end. And then back up, high cat. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale, it's like if you fold a hose in half, you block the flow of water. You don't want to block the flow of energy. Inhale, up and back. Exhale. Rise up. Come forward. Back. And all the way back. See behind the heels. Imagine you're a wave on the ocean, emerging from the ocean and reaching its full height. Then starting to crest, diminish, and then disappear back in the water. Constant movement. Inhale, movement. And forward. Up. And back. Move in a way that's pleasing to observe. Up to the Supreme Witness. Forward. Up. And back. Inhale. Powerful movements. But with the utmost grace, the body's moving up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Press the shoulders back. Keep the chest wide. Up and back. Inhale. Exhale. Uncoil gracefully. Telescope the neck and the shoulders up. And back one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then rest in child's pose. I love these movements that help to bring not only suppleness, but strength to the spine. Imagine a conduit of energy, and you want to make it as efficient as possible. So the next one, we're going to come into Cobra. Glide forward, allow the belly to slide down the thighs and down the mats. And pick your head up, coming up into Cobra. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back, exhale. So you can just go into Cobra to the extent that you can. You can even stay in your forms if you need to. Inhale, glide forward. Rise up. Try to feel like a snake creeping through the grass and peering out to look at the world. And back, exhale. Inhale. If you find it difficult to come and glide, you can just come into baby plank, drop your hips down, bring your head back, hold the breath. Back, exhale. Use your creativity to find ways that you can move into a little bit more easily in the poses and realize the poses to your best extent. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back, exhale. Inhale. Brush the nose, the ground, you're doing the glide. Come forward, telescope the neck out of the shoulders. Make sure you don't jam up the lower back either. And back, exhale. Inhale, pull the arms, you're trying to pull the floor towards you. This helps propel the body forward with more power and ease. And back. Imagine again your snake creeping through the grass. Inhale. This time, if you like, I'll let your fingertips get more height. Then the knees bring your toes up to the head. King Cobra. It's an option. Come all the way back. Exhale. Inhale. Come forward. See yourself in the pose. See yourself as a King Cobra. Just try to imitate the form on all levels, mentally, physically, even emotionally. And back. Imagine having a boundless range of motion like a serpent. And then be regal and wise, cool and calm. And back, exhale. Inhale. And put yourself in the body, in the consciousness of that, of everything that you are representing. And back, exhale. Inhale. Rise up, show up in every pose to fullest extent. And back, exhale. One more. Inhale. Come up. Hold the breath, hold the pose. And back. And breathe in here. Breathe out, remove all fatigue. Even if you can't realize the pose to the fullest extent, no matter, just do your best. It's the effort that counts. It's the most important, and the intention of offering. Okay, now we're going to come up, and then make your way onto your belly, and then flip onto your back. So coming into tucks here. Raise your arms up over the head, stretch out, and then exhale. Release the shoulders, the chin to the knees. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, every segment of the movement is strong and powerful. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And smooth, no jerky motions. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feel the navel hollowing and lengthening. Exhale. One more this way. Inhale. Push up to the heels. Stretch the fingers and toes. Exhale. In. This time, inhale. Stretch again. Same movement, but hold the breath as you tuck and keep holding it. Try to bring the forehead to the thumbs above the knees. Concentrate on all your attention in this space. Pinyata. Then exhale, release. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath, make the body very small and compact. Make it look like a fist. All parts of the body trying to come together to meet. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath and tuck. And even though the body's working very, very hard, exerting a lot of effort, the mind is unaffected, stays calm, unbothered. And reach out, exhale. Inhale again, stretch. Hold the breath, come into tuck. Everything stops again. Find stillness mentally, physically, and emotionally. Release, exhale. Inhale, extend. Stretch from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. And you pull in and tuck very tightly. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Hold and tuck. Release, exhale. Inhale. And then tuck. Hold the breath. And release, exhale one last time. Inhale, stretch. And hold the breath as you tuck. And release. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, imagine you're fainting, relax. Even offer out the moments of rest. Practice is an ideal balance of strength and drive and effort, softness and surrender. So now we're going to get ready to come up to seated, so you can, if you like, rest your arms down, swing your legs back over your head, bend your knees, come down, plant your feet and roll up, or roll up any which way you feel comfortable. Okay, so now let's come to the front of the mat. Do a few rounds of sun salutations, continue to warm up. Hands to the heart. Remember to renounce all the fruits of practice, to offer them up to all beings everywhere. Feel as though this was your divine duty to all beings. Raise your arms up over the head, reach up and back. Come forward and down, bend your knees and bring your hands down to the ground, just on the thighs, head down. Right foot back, sink down to the seat. Come into high plank. Lower down your knees, chest and forehead to the ground. Right through into the Cobra, shoulders back, head back. Adho Mukha Sivanasana, put the seat up and back, not the heart. Right foot steps forward to the head, sink down to the seat. Then the feet come together, balance your legs, head down. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back. Bring the hands back to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Don't worry about the breath, just move the body in a way that feels comfortable and natural. Now allow the breath to remain steady and uniform. Left foot back. The breath will figure it out and deliver ease and fluidity in movement. Knees cast forehead down, right into your Cobra. Adho Mukha Sivanasana with the feet up and back. Now footsteps forward quietly between the hands. Feet come together, bow to the legs. All the movements reflecting devotion, surrender. Hands back to the heart, humility. Raise your arms up, open yourself up to divine grace. Pull the body down, the gesture of humbleness. Right foot back, sink down to the seat. Come back into high plank. Now this time, bring the seat all the way back. You can drop the knees down small, but then swing through, and then lift the hips and knees up off the ground, come into upward facing dog. Come all the way back, seat behind. Drop the knees down, forearms down, and pull yourself right through into upward facing dog. If you need to modify, you can. Any way you feel like you feel necessary. Feet back, knees down, swing all the way up. You can keep your hips and your knees on the ground and thighs on the ground if you need to. Back into downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward to the hands, sink down to the seat. Feet together, pull the body to the legs, chest on the thighs, head down. Come right up to standing, reach up. Hands back to the heart. Move swiftly and gracefully and efficiently and raise the arms up. Going forward and down and fold the body in half. Left foot back. Press back to the heel to lengthen the back leg. Come into high plank. Lower down the knees, bring the seat all the way back, and then slide right through between the arms. Swing your hips and knees up off the ground, upward facing dog if you can. All the way back. And again, slide right through. And then come all the way back, knees seat back, and then glide forward. Push off the toes, rise up, swing up into upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward to the hands, sink down to the seat. Feet come together, Uttanasana, pull the body to the legs. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Rise up, engage the body's never back to support your movements. Fold down, Uttanasana. From here, lift hand chest if you can. If you want, bend your elbows and jump back into Chaturanga. Or you can walk back and just land your belly onto the ground. Into upward facing dog or Cobra again. This time, just push your, imagine you had a hinge at the top of your legs. Push your body back as if you're trying to fold the body in half. Make like a dog howling at the moon. If you want, you can bend your toes under. And that might help a little bit the motion. To push the heels back and push into the toes, the body will go back a little bit more. Then round your back, tuck your chin in, downward facing dog. Here, just bounce the chest again, try to get your chest towards the ground. If you can, bring the head below the arms and try to tap the top of the head to the ground, or you can even stay there with your head on the ground. Form this nice steep curve behind your head. Leg of the dog stretching its back. And now lift the heels, bend the knees, lift between the hands. Hold your breath as you jump forward or just walk forward. Feet to the hands. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Up again. Go down, bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch the body moving with more steadiness and ease. Lift hand, chest, press into your hands, hold your breath if you like, and jump back or walk back. And up into upward facing dog. round your back, right back into downward facing dog. We do this a few times. So round your back, coming forward, roll over your toes into Cobra or upward facing dog. Push your shoulders back, chest wide. Round your back, going the other way now. And sink your heart down between your shoulder blades. One more time. Roll all the way over your toes, forward. Chest forward, head back. Urdhva Mukha Savasana, back the other way. Round your back. Adho Mukha Savasana, melt the heart. Good. Now here, lift the heels, bend the knees up between your hands. And you can hold your breath if you like to jump forward with more lightness, with more control, and pull wide down onto your legs. Come all the way up to standing, jumping back. Bring your hands back to the heart. Good. Up again. Reach up and go down. Chest on the thighs. Lift head and chest. Now and then back into chaturanga. Through into upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees to the hands. Jump or walk forward, pull wide to the legs, head down. Come right up to standing, jumping back. Hands back to the heart. One last time. Pull the arms up overhead, reach up. And pull down. You generate heat, feel all the impurities just melt your way. Lift head and chest, press into your hands, back into chaturanga. Through into upward facing dog. And back into downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees up to the hands. Bring your feet forward, hopping or walking. Pull wide down with your legs. Come right up to standing, you're jumping back. Bring your hands back to the heart. Take pause here for a moment. Breathe in from the heart up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale, breathe back down to the heart. Remain established in the hearts of all beings. Through your devotion to them, through offering up the practice to them, and all the benefits that result. And release. So now let's do a few standing poses. Standing on your left foot first, let's try to balance on the left foot. Bring the right heel up, take hold of the heel, and bring the leg up if you can, and arm at the same time. Having trouble balancing, you can just do this against the wall. Stand with your back against the wall. Try to have your fingers and toes at the same height. So it might look like a T if you're more flexible. It might look more like a Y shape. Pull the foot closer to the shoulder, lean to your left. Now if you can, engage your leg. Let go of the foot without letting the foot fall, if you can. So concentrate on steadiness. And bring the leg down. If you can, engage the leg so the leg doesn't fall heavily, it doesn't come crashing to the ground. Let's come right into eagle. So now, cant the body forward, bend your standing leg a little bit, your left leg, so you can rest your belly on your thigh. Pick up the right leg up a little bit higher. If you lose your balance, you can always take your index fingers to the ground, and then see if you can stretch the leg further up. Foot comes over the head, and fly your wings out like an eagle. Wings. Imagine you're soaring down at a great height. Good. Now from here, press into the foot, come back up. Try down the other side. Just imagine your body moving through the pose with grace, with ease, and perhaps this will translate into your movements. Come up onto your, come up with your left foot this time. And make your adjustments as you need to. If it's too much to hold your leg out like this, you can hold onto the knee and just do your best to straighten out. Just really push against the hand of the knee and straighten out, push to the base of the toes. So otherwise, if you can, let go of the foot, engage the legs, hold the breath, and then maybe the foot won't fall heavily or drop. And then keep engaging the leg as it comes down. Try not to allow it to touch the ground. Control the movements. Watch the body moving all by itself. And imagine you're an eagle now, soaring through the air, just gliding on the surface of the ocean. Put yourself in their mindset, in their bodies. Press into the right foot. Come back up. Good. So one more, I'm going to do this week. Take a step forward with your left foot, bend your knees, so you can bring your left fingertips down on the ground somewhere in line, come in line with the little toe. And so you can raise your right leg up. Again, you can do this against the wall. If you have a block, if you can't reach down without really hunching down, put a block underneath your hand to give you a little bit more height. Come up into Ardha Chandrasana. Open up if you can. Chest open, so the right hip and right shoulder are over right on top of the left hip and shoulder. Now, if you want, you can bend the knee, so you can take hold of the foot and push the foot up away from the rest of the body. Open up a little bit more. It should feel like Dhanurasana. Pull the foot back. Open it up a little bit if you can. Feel stretch from the chin all the way to the knee. Then release the foot, soften the left knee, and press into your left foot to come back up. Try to make the entrances and the exits as graceful as possible. Do it on the other side. Take a step forward, the right foot, bend the knees, you can reach down and take the hand to the ground, and then start to raise the left leg up. Try not to make the body hunch. Keep the lines long. And then turn so that your left hip and left shoulder are aligned on top of the other. Point the toe, rise up. Again, use your props as you need to. If you want, you have the choice option to take hold of the foot, and so you can push the foot up away from your seat. Press the left shoulder back, open up the chest a little bit more, press the hips forward. And then release, pull heel in towards the seat, bend the right knee, and then gracefully come back up. Good. Now from here, take the left foot forward, slide it forward into Virabhadrasana 1. Raise your arms up over the head. Allow the head to fall back. It's an expression of devotion. A warrior is an ambassador of devotion. They protect the people at all costs. If you're having trouble turning your hips so it's square, you can lift the back heel up. If you need to, you can even lower your knee down to the ground. Again, modify as you need to. Find the position that suits you, where you can embody the pose the best way possible. Now lower the knee down, flatten up the toes. Take hold of the opposite elbows, and here just push your head back in the arms. Take a moment to just pull yourself out. Imagine arms are helping to pull a body further by the hips. Exhale, lean back so you don't crunch your back when you go back. Trying to keep the lower back from getting all wrinkled. And then if you like, Kapiyasana, bring the hands, heels and palms together, interlace your fingers, index fingers pressed together. Form the shape of a crescent moon. Rock your shoulders back. If you like, pull them back. Keep your arms straight. And then coming back up. From here, place your hands on the inside of the foot. Move the left foot out a little bit to the left, so that when you come into the pose, your knee doesn't fall away from your body. Now roll to the right so you can get the right hip and the right forearm to come down. Roll back to your left forearm down. You want to get the sensation the hips are very, very heavy. And maybe the pelvis will follow, followed by the belly, and followed by the chest. Keep lengthening so your body comes lower down as you lengthen. Be very flexible. Your belly's very close or on the ground. You can take your left hand outside the foot. And so you can rest your chest on the ground. Fix your gaze like a lizard that doesn't blink. And the knee stays close to the shoulder. The left foot right beside the left shoulder, right beside the left foot. And then press into your hands and push your way up. Slide your left leg back and make your way more upright position. Bend the toes under on the back foot. Legs are like a box here. Right arm up. You can start with your left hand on your seat and the right hand to the outside of the knee. Push into seat, pull down at the same time as you twist. So you get a little bit more length in the spine. You want to keep your spine long so when you twist you don't fall into your hips. Make sure you, again, don't create folds in the lower back. If you want, you can reach back, take your left hand to your heel, stay like this. Push the knee and the heel towards the right as you twist towards the left. If this is too easy, Padivita Parsvakonasana. Otherwise, you stay there. If you want to go further, right arm up, and then dive down to the left. Allow the armpit to sit on the outside of the knee if you can. Left hand pushed into right. Fist might be a little bit easier to get that pushing action. As you push down into your right hand, the belly comes up higher than the thigh, and you continue to push against the thigh and try to bring the center of the chest in alignment with the thumbs. Move the left shoulder all the way back. You want to get eventually the feeling that you're lying on your back. Pull the left hip back, the head, telescope the head forward. Turn your face and chest up. If you know the variations, go ahead. You can move your seats back if you like, and then use the left hand to guide the right arm underneath the leg. Use your left hand to pull over your back, to pull a hand further underneath your belly so you can join your hands underneath your leg. And then, if you like, you can even press the back knee up. All the poses come with practice. Might take a few weeks to get into the expressions of the pose, but if you practice consistently every day, the body will realize it more rapidly. One more twist on the exhale. And here, release. Bring your hands back down to the ground. Step back into plank position. Right into side plank. Move the left hand more to the middle of the mat. And come up. Arms from a straight line from hand to hand. Hips away from the ground. If you need to, however, you lower the left knee down on the ground if it's too much to stay up like this. Left hand a little bit in front of the shoulders and don't fall into your shoulder. Keep your left arm strong. And come to the other side. Go back to plank. Right hand comes in front of the nose more, and then go to your left. Try to have your arms in a straight line from hand to hand. Push hips up. And then make your way back into high plank. From here, bring the right foot forward. Back foot flat, or again, you can keep your heel lifted if you like. Come into warrior one. Again, express that devotion of the warrior. Make as though you're saying, I'm yours to do your service. Grant me higher devotion. Now from here, lower the back knee down, flatten out the toes. Take hold of the opposite elbows and just allow the head to press back in the arms. Feels like you're going to lie on your back. Imagine you're lying on the beach. Pull the body for the belly, hips. Inhale. Exhale. You can lean back without crunching your lower back. And then here, if you like, you can come into Kavyasana, the full version of the pose. Push your chest up. As Dharmaji says, pretend you're Mussolini. The big wide chest. And then come back up. Press into your knee to bring yourself back up. And then your hands come to the inside of the foot. So I'll do it this way so you can see. Rock to your left so that your left hip and your left forearm anchor down. Roll back to the right. Again, make sure your knee is not falling away from your shoulder, or that this is not happening. Your foot is way away from your body, your knee is close. You want to have your knee in alignment with the heel. Keep pressing forward. If you need to stay on your hands, you can't bring your elbows down, no big deal. Just do again what you can. Just imagine a lizard and just try to put yourself realize what you see in your imagination, the image of the lizard. Sink through the hips. Imagine you had weights in your hip pockets or a big weight sitting on top of the seat. That eventually spreads all along the trunk of the body until everything just wants to fall with the hips. Imagine where that being is at ease and go to that place. Perhaps you find the ease as well. Now, make your way back up. Press with your hands, slide your right foot back, and make your way back up. More upright position. Bend the toes under. Start with your right hand on the seat if you like. Left arm up, and take your hand to outside the knee. Inhale, telescope the chest up. Push the lower back up and in. Exhale, pull the tailbone down. Using your hand to guide. As you pull down with your hands, this will encourage the lengthening of the spine. Keep the chest open, look over your right shoulder. If you want, lean back, the right hand comes to the foot, the heel. Try not to fall back, keep your chest upright, your lower back pushed up and in. Now you can stay here if this is already at your edge, or Parivita Pashakanasana. Left arm up, ankle tone and knee towards the left. Bring your arm all the way down so the arm is sitting on the outside of the knee. And then right hand pushes into your left with either the flat hand or the fist. And as you push down into your hand, the belly comes up higher. This gives you enough room to spin. Move the right shoulder back. If you like, take the bind, push the seat back, give yourself more space. And then for the arm to go underneath the leg. Use the right hand to assist. Go over the back. Pull the hand through so you can join your hands more easily. Roll the right shoulder all the way back, chest open. You can stay here or hold your breath. Take the knee up off the ground, the left knee. Keep tugging on your arms until it looks like you're lying on your back. Right shoulder goes all the way back. Now break the pose. Bring hands back onto the ground. Step back into plank. And then from here, push your seats back, downward facing dog. Now you can do side plank again, same way. Left hand comes underneath the left thigh, from the nose. Go into your side plank. Lower the left knee down if you need to, or slide your right toes back. Spin on your left foot as well. Left toes pointing at about 45 degrees. Make sure the base of the big toe is down. Again, don't collapse into your shoulder. Keep your hips high. You can stay here. If you're really firmly rooted through the left hand and the left foot, you can bring the right knee up. As though it's weightless, And eventually you can take your knee, maybe in the foot if you have the flexibility. Keep the base of the big toe down. Move the left foot in as much as you need to so your foot can be flat on the ground. Break the pose, come back, spin on the heel of palm, come back to down facing dog. So just think of all the support structures you need to build the pose. Right hand comes towards the left now, go to your left. Either stay in side plank or slide your left toes back. Move your right foot in a little bit so you can get your right foot flat on the ground. I'm not sure I said, but you're spinning on your right foot and the big toe of the base, the right foot is grounded, base of the big toe, and then you can see if you can take your knee up off the ground. Your foot off the ground, I should take your knee. And then maybe the foot. Keep your right arm fully extended. So that if you drop into your shoulder, you'll weaken the arm. Release gracefully. Push into the right hand. Back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften. Good this way now. Now from here, lower down onto the knees, seats down, and forehead down, child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Everything. And roll your way up. Go now from here. Get ready for inversions. I'll show you 2 entries that you can consider going into a headstand. Push your knees and come into malasana for the squatting pose. Push the wrists down so they're level with the elbows. Now from here, place your hands down, squeeze your knees in towards the shoulders and vice versa. Push into your hands and lift the heels. As you come forward and lift your heels, your shoulders come over the fingertips. Then from here, keep your legs against the arms, flick your toes up. Those of you feel comfortable can then move forward. Place the forehead lightly on the ground. Push into your hands, and you can either stay, actually you can stay here with your knees on your arms, or take a half breath in, hold the breath, and extend your legs up. Okay, so those of you who are more advanced practitioners, if that doesn't look possible, you start with your hands, seat on the heels of the palms of the knives, the backs of the knees. Bring your head forward and sure that your head is forward of your hands, so they're not beside your head. That's why you line them up with your backs, your knees. And so you can lift your seat, walk your feet in, so your seat is over the shoulders as much as possible, and then just press just lift your knees against your elbows. And then you can see you can flick your toes away from the ground. So just bend your toes back, even just 1 foot at a time, dance from foot to foot. Eventually you're going to take both feet up higher. And move your knees a little bit closer to the shoulders on your backs. Okay, if this is still too much, just keep your forehead on the ground, lift your seat, keep your feet on the ground, your shins on the ground. So if you're not already there, go into one of these inversions. If you're with your head on the ground, the forehead on the ground, your shins on the ground, try to get your seat up as high as you can over your knees. Imagine trying to push the belly button through your lower back and making your upper back look like a wall. So those who are in a headstand or teddy bear, stay steady. If it's too difficult to have your legs straight up, you can split your legs, one leg in front, one leg back. Alternatively, if you need to come onto your forms, go ahead. So again, know your limitations and know your abilities. And coming back down, soften. With control, lower down, and come into child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften. Then make your way up. Find your way onto your back. You scooch the front of the mat so you have a kind of room behind you. Plant your hands down. Bring the legs up, 90 degrees. Now push into your arms. With breath, you can get your seat up off the ground. So do this about 3 times. Push into your arms. Maybe bring your seat up a little bit higher each time. So eventually the mid back comes up off the ground. Eventually almost right on your shoulders. If you make it all the way onto your shoulders, you can bring your feet behind your head. And then so you can walk your hands a little bit, your elbows close together by joining your hands. From the front, you don't want to see your arms at all. And then bring your hands onto your back, palms on the mid-back, fingers facing towards the sky. And then you can bring one or both legs up at the same time. It's easy to come up with one leg. And reach your toes as when you're trying to touch the ceiling. If it's too much, keep your legs right up straight. You can sink your seat into your hands and keep your legs at an angle if you need to. But eventually, push your hips forward. If you reach up for your legs, you might be able to get that straight line from the chin to the toes. If this is too much, you can just have your legs straight up and just sit on your hands, palms down, hands are underneath the seat. So again, move according to your abilities. If you have a lotus, Go into lotus now. This helps bring the mind into one pointedness. Use your hands if you need to. You're going to try to push your knees up higher than the hips. Push your hips forward. Advanced practitioners, if you're right on top of the shoulders, feel free to bring your hands to your thighs and do this. Whether your lotus or your legs are straight. Keep your attention on the straight to the eyebrows. From here, slowly make your way into cloud pose if your legs are straight. If you have a lotus, keep your lotus embryo pose. If you know how to take the bind, go ahead. You wrap your arms around the outsides of the legs. Join your hands just underneath the seat against the legs, the backs of the legs. If you're in plow, walk your feet as far away from here as possible. If your feet don't touch down, keep your hands on the back. But if you continue to push gently into the lower back, maybe your feet will come all the way down. No forcing, no going to the place again of extreme discomfort and pain and distress. Ensure you can still breathe freely. You may bring your thighs down against the body, knees against the head also. That's an option. Go deeper within, beyond the body, the mind, and the emotions. By removing all the distractions coming through the sense organs. And roll your hips slowly, arms behind your back, come down. Once your seat lands on the wrists, you bring your legs down. If you can, stop with your legs halfway down. Charge the legs. Here, breathe very fast and nose against lifting down. And now, with your breath, lift your back up off the ground. So your body looks like a check mark. Move your elbows a little bit closer. Push your chest up. Pull the shoulders back. And see if you can bring top head to the ground. If you need to lower your legs, go ahead, lower your legs. Feeling strong, keep them up there. And again, breathe very fast in the nose. Bring your feet down to the ground flat, just in front of the seat. Move your hands out from underneath. Now option, take your fingertips beside the head, finger palms facing towards the feet, and then lift your seat up off the ground. Slide your head back a little bit further towards your feet, and then turn your hands around, fingers facing towards the toes, slightly oriented outwards. You can stay here in this half Urdhva Dhanurasana, or take a breath in and lift your head up off the ground. If it's too much, stay in bridge pose. Your top of the back of the head and the shoulders stay on the ground. You just lift your hips. Okay, so again, modify as you need to. Come into your Urdhva Dhanurasana. Stretch. Lift your heels. Get a little bit higher if you can. Push your chest forward in front of your arms. Again, be mindful of your shoulders. And then get ready to come down. Press into your hands, come down softly. Try to move in a way that doesn't, not aggressive and violent in any way. Just get the sense of fluidity and softness. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax. Now from here, sit up. Any which way you like. Paschimottanasana. Start with your knees bent if you like. Raise your arms up. Hinge forward the hips. Come forward. Rest your belly on your thighs. You can hold your arms, your opposite elbows underneath the legs like so, or tickle the outer edge of the feet. Inhale, keep telescoping your chest forward so you try to get beyond the knees. Exhale, melt your body onto your legs. Allow the weight of the body to provide more release in your legs, back to your legs. And if you can eventually slide your heels forward and try to keep your body with your legs. Keep your attention at the base of the spine. Imagine that the spine is everlasting from its source. So eventually maybe the top of the head comes to touch your feet. Imagine that happening. Keep seeing the chest moving beyond the knees, the spine going ever longer. And if you attention to the base of the spine, perhaps you'll attract all the blood in that region and feel it circulating around in that area. And come back, for Uttanasana. Bring your hands behind the back, slide your heels in a little bit, and then push into your heels, throw the hips up, roll the thighs towards another, and press the toes down if you can. If your toes are lifted, your hips tend to slide down. So really try to roll the thighs together. Push your chest up higher than the shoulders. If it's too much, you can bring your feet in underneath your knees for a bench pose. Be very fast. Put your chin in and lower the seat down. Breathe in. Hug your knees to your body, hold the breath. All movement stops, the mind, the body, and the emotions. So you're frozen in time. Slowly exhale. Good. Now from here, just bring your legs forward, press out through the heels, lean for a little bit. Make sure the seat is anchored down on both sides. Left hand comes to the outside of the right shin, right hand right behind the back, or you can lean forward, use the left hand to pull the hands, right hand around your back and onto your left thigh. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Exhale, turn to the right. Try to open up your chest fully to the long side of the mat. Extend the neck out of the shoulders, keep your feet active, make sure that one heel is not from the other. If your hand is behind the back, make sure it's close to the seat, right against the seat, not leaning so you don't lean back. Come back, go to the side. Push with your left fingertips if you're behind the back, center the back, and then right hand to the other side of the left shin. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Exhale, revolve around the arm. Imagine you can see the spinal column rotating, spiraling upwards. Make sure you're not leaning back like this, okay? Or you take your hand all the way around. If you have the reach, left hand press into your left thigh and use the hand to roll the thigh outwards. Ground down to both sides. Release, lie on your back, make your way down softly. No big heavy thuds on the ground. Once you're down on the ground, open up your legs a little bit more, feet falling outwards, palms facing upwards, a little bit away from the body. Take a deep breath in here. Fill yourself up with energy, with light. Imagine it beaming, like beams of light coming into this pores of the skin. Exhale, send it all the way throughout the body. Feel rejuvenated, feel recharged. And do this 3 times. Inhale. Imagine beams of light and energy coming in through the body, filling you up. Exhale, feel it just rush all the way throughout the body. And feel rejuvenated and feel recharged. Last time, inhale, bring in that light and energy again, filling you up so much to the fullest extent On the exhale, pushes all the negativity out, everything that you don't want to hang on to, anything that you doesn't serve you in any way. That takes away from your contentment. You can continue to breathe in this way of this visualization. Practice all these visualization exercises. Make up some of your own if you like, just to cultivate the imagination. The more imaginative skills you have, the more you can realize for yourself and as a result for others. Whatever you have, share with all beings. Keep on filling yourself up with light. Imagine that light coming from all beings everywhere, for we are all lit from within as a result of having God residing in our spiritual hearts, who is equally present in all beings. Now try to keep that intention in your mind firmly. The intention and idea that we are all one. By repeating to yourself the following sentence mentally to yourself 3 times. I see the light in all beings. Or if you can sense God in your own being, who is always present, it follows that God is present in all beings as well, equally. And this helps to cultivate compassion. You see all beings as divine manifestations of that, of God. Now prepare to sit up. So you can take that into your day-to-day life. Continue to exercise compassion towards all. So come back slowly now. Make your way up to a seated position, always moving with gracefulness, with quietness, mindfulness, and reverence. Close the practice with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send it out to all beings everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divine grace of God. All is within. Thank you so much for joining. Namaste. Sending love to all of you. Thank you so much. See you soon.